Hello, friends. Hello. My name is Janessa Oriel, and I'm so excited to be able to come here live like we do every Thursday. So every Thursday we go live in our hashtag Powered by Amy community to be able to share tips, tricks, inspiration, ideas, opportunities to grow your business, especially using Sell with Amy. And so we released something earlier in the week, actually. And I know that there's been some chatter over in the Powered by Amy community, or right here in the Powered by Amy community about this functionality, but I wanted to be able to share it with you live and we can walk through how to use it. So our new functionality, we've had collections for a while, and I want to make sure that I've got this right where I need it. So we've had collections for a while, and we're going to talk about how to do collections, how to utilize the collections feature. Collections aren't new, but what is new is now you can add a header. It makes the link really pretty to be able to utilize. And so we're going to go ahead and get that rolling. So we're going to start by going to our account tab in the lower right-hand corner. And you can see there's collections. Let's take a peek at what's currently here, and then I'll show you how to build a collection and add a beautiful header. So you can see these are the collections that we currently have. In this example, for our Pineapple Crown fictitious store, we have pineapple for tweens, teens, and additionally some favorite pineapple goods, like my favorite pineapple goods, things that are for the home, host favorites. So we have these up and running. Let's take a peek at Pineapple Tweens and Teens. Now, we can see there's a custom header that is new functionality. So if we were to go ahead and let's just view it first, and then we'll edit it. So I'm going to take a peek at it. This is the beautiful collection, and it's intended to group things that are going to be more appealing to tweens and teens. And so I put some sort of tweeny header here, as you can see. What you want to do is if we pop back into Amy, we're going to pop back in and we're going to go down again to the account tab and then collections. If you go into here, for example, let's say that we wanted to look at another, let's look at the same one actually. So I'm going to select Pineapple for Tweens and Teens. I can edit that collection. Maybe something was out of stock. Maybe I want to add something. If something's new, you can always go back in and you can edit it. This is where you upload your image, and we'll do that in just a moment. We'll create one from scratch. You can also update a description. You want to make sure that there's a description there. So when whether you're using this in parties, whether you're using this in if you're sharing out to somebody who's saying, I'm really looking for something, maybe people are shopping for spring or whatever, back to school for those who have that opportunity, you can absolutely update this as needed. So if I wanted to, for example, remove the pineapple notebook, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to remove that. So then I can save it. And now I have that without. You can always view it, and that's what we did previously. And then you can copy that link and you can use that link anywhere. You can use it on Facebook. You can use it in a text message. You can use it in an email. You can use it however you see best fit. But the nice thing about it is as people will view their collections and dive into those products, you'll actually increase your view count over in our personal dashboard right down here. Okay. So if we wanted to start a collection from the beginning, okay, in the magnifying glass here where products are, we're going to go ahead and go into my product collections. When we do that, you can always add upper right hand corner. You can also get to it as I showed earlier. You can get to it using the account tab. Now in this example, we're just going to use pineapple demo, and we're going to say, try it out, right? And you have the opportunity to highlight this on the social shop. For right now, you know what, why not? I'm going to go ahead and update a header, and we're going to take a picture really quick, and I'm going to do exactly this very exciting photo, use photo, and it's going to upload it right up here. Okay. I'm being patient, right? I don't see any comments. It could be that I can't actually see them. If you are dropping comments below, I will be sure to answer them. If not live, I will be sure to answer them otherwise. So then I'm going to save that. Okay. Now I'm going to add the products to the collection. So in this example, I like that I can see the things that are sold out, not for all. But I'm going to go ahead and add some things here, right? Nail polish and save. So now I have the collection, it's ready to go. Again, I can copy the link or I can just view it. If you view it, you can always copy the link from up here. This is not a or not anything I would want to share with anyone because it was just sort of thrown together and this is not the prettiest header image. But it goes to show you can take a header image and have it be of anything, right? In this example, let's say that I want to go back to Amy, and we're going to go into the social shop and we'll take a look at how that is applied to our social shop. So social shop, upper right hand corner, I'm going to go ahead and view that social shop. Now this is also new. We all know, we've chatted about how helpful these links can be. You can update these links, you can modify them, you can have one spot for all of your links, and it's a great spot to be able to have so that way people know a little bit about you. Okay. They also have the opportunity to reach out using our contact form, which is awesome. The feed has been here since Sell with Amy started, so that's not anything new. This is coming from your Instagram. And then collections, this is new. So in this example, I've got some really fun things, and then I also have this really not so pretty collection. If you add something to your social shop and you want to remove it, it's totally easy to do that. But the nice thing about this is it's allowing your customers to see a little preview. So the for the home, or I should say my favorite pineapple goods in this example. And then you can categorize this. Now for our friends who have consumable products that you use on a regular basis, it's important to share in this example. Okay, it's important to create a collection of products that you use because people are nosy and people want to know, what do you use? I know that you have all these offerings, but what are the ones that you know, like, and trust? Because they trust you, right? And so you want to make sure that you have an example of collections. We have moved on and I want to be able to share that. So I'm going to actually share here. For those who are fast forwarding, these are collections examples. So you want to group like products together. So host favorites, for example, for the home is a good example. If you have products that are, if we're talking consumables and like bath type products, you can say bath type products, right? Or for makeup, it could be for the eyes or for the skin. Something along those lines. You want to make sure to group products together to create collections. I was chatting with a friend who said they had a number of different products available in a particular pattern. So she created the patterns as a collection and then showed all the products that came in that pattern. That makes shopping so much easier. That means that if someone says, I just want to know what you have in the pineapple print, right? You can create a collection or you can have a collection ready to go and share that with them, which is really exciting. You also have the opportunity, you can share these individually. You don't just have to share them from within the social shop. So for example, if I wanted to do this, I could just copy this, copy, and then you can paste that. Host favorites, for example, if you are in a party, you can say, hey, here's the things that are most popular among hosts. If you're considering hosting a party, this is what you might want to put on your wish list. And then you have sort of pie in the sky opportunities for them to go, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. It is a good idea to host a party if you are in a party plan type situation. You also have the opportunity to use this link on, if you're doing a Facebook party, you can do it there. If you're doing a Zoom party, you can talk about the products and then post the link to the collection in the messaging part, not the chat. Thank you. So you have the opportunity to use these links in the chat as well. You have the opportunity to send these links to individuals. You have the opportunity to utilize these collections whenever you would use a standard link. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, Janessa, why would I not just send people right to my website? And this is going to bring up my next topic. Social shop. Why? Why would I use the social shop, Janessa? Why? I am going to share with you, and let's go back to the social shop overall. This is a social shop that allows anybody that is interested in my products and maybe referral codes, those sort of things, they can get all of that information through the links, the feed, or the collections. They have the opportunity to be nosy about your products without just jumping right to your company's website, getting lost, overwhelmed, and being like, this isn't for me. I don't even know where to start, right? This allows you to casually hold their hand, walk them through, and provide a great shopping experience. They already know that they know, like, and trust you because somehow their social shop ended up in their feed, okay? Or your social shop ended up in their feed. You want to use this as your landing page for products, even if your products are all easy on the website, because this helps reduce decision fatigue and keeps people really narrowed and focused on what you're sharing. So for example, if we were to look at the feed, I can absolutely go through and tap on any of these and see what is being highlighted. If I'm interested in links, the links are all there. Again, you can use these for, you can even tie collections in here, which would be a great way to do it, but they also have it here, right? So they have the ability to dive in, and it's really carefully crafted and curated with the intent of creating a really great shopping experience, a really great way to dive into specific products. And my favorite part is, as these are getting clicked on, the cool thing about this is it's allowing Sell with Amy to be able to update stats in terms of views, okay? So for example, as people are clicking around, I can go back to Amy and I can go ahead and go into my personal dashboard right here, right there, okay? And I can actually see, even though I've had no orders, no samples, and no shares, I can see that I'm getting link views and social shop visits. The cool thing about this is if you just share a link from your website, you don't know if people are taking a peek at it. If we were to go ahead and now in this example, there's not anything there that allows me to see those specific stats in terms of, typically if you do social shop posts, it'll actually tell you what people are clicking on. Additionally, if you do shares directly to individuals or using, like, sharing directly a product from here. So if I were to go like this and I were to share this and copy the link, it would be, we can actually go ahead and see if that link has been viewed. So back to dashboard, I can look at that link. And as we know, of course, it's not been shared because it was just generated. But you want to make sure that if you're sharing directly from your website, it goes right to the product so people don't have to remember the name of the product. Because maybe you're the only one, but if you sell products that have, or if you sell something that has a lot of product names and they're sort of fun and catchy, you know all of them. But I know that when a new catalog comes out or new product offerings come out, you have to go through and memorize all of them. Whereas your customers are like, I just want the pink one, right? And you're like, which pink one, right? So you want to be able to give people links that go right to the product itself. And ideally, you want links that are going to make sure that you get the order, the commissions for the order. Because otherwise, if you're sharing just the names and then they have to go, okay, let me go find the website. And if they can't find your personal website, they're going to Google it. And when they Google it, they'll find the top, whoever has some sort of lock. Maybe they'll find the corporate site, or maybe they'll find, the point is you want to make sure that you're directing people and you're guiding people to what they're interested in. So if they're shopping from collections, that's going to, you're going to be able to see your link views, social shop visits increasing. If they're shopping from collections, you're also going to make sure that you are getting the appropriate commissions for those products. If they're shopping from collections, it makes their lives easier and it makes your life easier, and you're not going to lose sales to those who are Googling, right? Because you're going to make it really easy for them to find exactly what they want. And then when they're in those collections, okay, if we were to pop back over to collections really quickly, and we were to go into host favorites and we were to view it, when they're in here, it makes it easy to find those products and to automatically add to cart from right there, because they're all here, they're all tied right to you because you're using Sell with Amy. So you have the opportunity to make sure that you're getting the sale. The other reason, so I was saying social shop why, and specifically, last one, I want to talk about setting up your social shop. Because again, if you're typically sending your customers, if your link on Facebook, whether it be your VIP page, your personal page, your Instagram, your business or personal Instagram. You only get one link on Instagram, and it's why the social shop was created, to allow people to see who you are and how you utilize your products every day, right? It allows people to see who you are and then immediately tie right to you. What I mean by that is when they see, let me go back to social shop. If we were to view this in this example, this ideally would not necessarily just talk about the company and the products, but instead it would talk about you specifically. So I said side part, team side part, or team middle part, right? The side part is never going to go away. And there's going to be people on team side part. Like, this is considered old. I actually specifically did it on the side that I have white hair. It's perfect, right? Figured it was perfect. But there's people who are going to be like your people and people who are going to be on the other side and not your people. They're still people. They're still great. It's just not, they're not the people that you immediately connect with. Now, can they shop from you? Yes. Are they more likely to shop from you if I put something along the lines of like, side part aficionado, or never give up on the side part never say die, or something like that? The people who would see that and laugh are my people, and they're going to genuinely be connected with me and feel a connection because same, right? Same people, same like humor potentially. And if you're not that person, if you're in team like middle part, right? Cool. And you can, jump all over the place. But the goal in this little bio right here is to be able to create connection. Now back to Amy. If I were to go here and we wanted to update that, because maybe you haven't updated your bio since we got started, right? Or since you got started with the app. The bio's right here. Super easy to update. You can just say wearing a side part, right? I can do that one pineapple at a time. Lover of all things, sweet on the inside, tough on the outside. Team, side part. And then I always include an emoji. There we go. So save changes. Now that automatically updates, and anyone who comes onto my social shop immediately knows a little bit more about me. It's genuine. Ideally, it makes people smile. And again, it builds that connection. You can't do this with your company's website. You can't create that connection because almost everybody's has a little tiny picture up in the corner. I'm intentionally being like right here. So you want to make sure that if you are right, you want to build connection, and your social shop allows you to do that. Your social shop allows you to build a little bit of a connection with individuals right off the bat, and then they're more interested because like attracts like to dive into some of the links that you have to offer. You also can, of course, go back and you can update those links, and this is the setup. So if we're talking about the social shop here, and again, it goes hand in hand with collections because now you can feature collections on your social shop. If I were to scroll down again, you can see here, these are your business links. You need to make sure that they're in business links first, and then you can add those links to the page. So not all that are shown here I have more business links, but I don't have them all shown here. And you can always add more, whatever works, whatever meets your needs. Now, if I were to go back to collections, because we just talked about it, I shared that the pineapple demo is not in a very attractive collection. If you ever want to remove it from your social shop, you just edit it and then toggle off highlight on social shop. So it will no longer appear on your social shop, which is good because this is not very pretty, right? But I could still send this. I could still save it, and then I can copy that link and I can share that wherever I see fit, right? If I wanted to share that in the comments, for example, I can share that in the comments later. But it's not going to show up on my social shop because maybe I don't necessarily want this one there. Maybe I want to highlight one product at a time, or one product a week, or one collection a week. It's a better way to put it. So I hope this was helpful. I went a little longer than usual because, I'm a side parter. And so I want to encourage you to do a social shop checkup, and then dive into your collections, create collections that are relevant for your customers and for your business. Utilize collections in parties. As you share products, make sure there's a collection for that bundle of products. Make sure there's a collection for if you've got, I always go to colors or scents. So if you have scents that are in like floral or fruity, you can put those in two different categories. All the products that have floral, all the products that are clean scented, or for our friends that do things in colors, sparkles, solids, right? Or simplistic and elaborate, right? You have the opportunity to create a variety of different collections. So thanks so much for playing. I can't wait to see what you do with this. Please share if you're open to it. Share your social shop below so that way we can take a peek and potentially provide some insights in ways of improving the social shop experience for your customers. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe and make sure to join the community if you're not already there. Thanks, friends.